What's up, everybody? Hello, hi, we're back to Cuckborn, Part 9. It's the best.
Well, I mean, last night I
It's
did.
the best
Sleep on the bus.
game.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside.
What do you do if it's raining?
You're weird.
No.
Thank you.
Hey, how do you feel?
Never mind, you're a robot.
Don't believe I've ever been asked that question before. I think my answer is normal. I feel
You're a
normal.
boy, I cannot do keto.
By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that
Keto makes me feel like
and
shit.
that feels normal.
What do
I
you
need
remember
carbs.
from before the reboot?
I like to think of it
If it
as a
works for you, great.
rebirth.
I know plenty
And
of people
I
it's worked for,
remember
but like, holy shit, it does
everything.
not work for me.
Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in La Torre. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax.
I like this track a
there's no
lot.
other
I like
hidden
this music.
me. This is
Every
it.
time they play this song, it feels
All of
like
me.
more
And
significant.
more. I'm finally alive. I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
Anyway,
Pax, you appear to be more comfortable around me now than you were before. Can I ask why that is?
No!
Hi, Pax.
I hate robots.
what's cooking, Doc?
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune. but
I
haven't
am
been able
not
to restock
entertaining the
anything
thoughts
else.
of a robot.
As
I am
part of my
racist.
caretaker
Goodbye.
protocol, I have the ability
Shut
to
up.
taste
Stop
food
talking
and
to
judge
me.
flavor and
Stop
nutritional
talking to
values.
me. Get
But I
me
can't
out of
tell
here.
whether something is
What is
good
wrong
or
with
bad.
this ladder? Seriously. How did this slip past anyone in the
Things like our
game?
moms were robots.
And were they?
Well, technically.
Hey, boss.
Uh,
How are you, ma'am?
I'm gonna
Anyway,
die every
am I
time I see that
interrupting?
ladder. I'm gonna die of a
Actually,
brain
we're talking.
Oh,
aneurysm.
I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax. I'm really happy I met you.
I'm 33 years old.
Also, you, of course. Both of you. All of you.
Of course.
I've got like another
Did it.
7 years before
Did
I
say
figure
something
out
wrong?
if I'm gonna outlive Scoot.
No, you.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't help feel I should maybe get some sleep soon if I'm leaving early tomorrow.
You're leaving? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. You know what? I'm also thinking about leaving.
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere, and she
Was
may
he
need
40
my
or
help.
41?
Although,
I think I made a
CT may
tweet
be
saying
my
it
best
would have been
and
his
only
41st
lead to where to
birthday. I
go
think he was
next.
40.
she says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together,
Did someone
I don't wanna
pee in his
sound
hair?
ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker again?
You know,
Seeing the substance on
completely
Tuesday?
forgotten
I'm
about
happy for you because it's
until I
fucking
saw her
awesome.
today. Remember, I was just a little kid.
Yep.
But CT was always nice to me. I remember that. She was programmed to care for us. I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again. But no more than being back in that place. And maybe CT knows something that can lead me to O.
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
When the school shut down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a justice academy in the Heartlands. To become
I
a
lived my
good
life like I'm
soldier
gonna
boy.
die in fucking 2
Maybe
years.
she was shipped to another school.
I'm like trying to get all the shit
They
done
knew
that I
about
want
her
to, you know?
abilities. We were both careful. We never told the custodians.
If I
about
die
what we could
tomorrow,
do
I
or
won't feel like
use words
unaccomplished
in
or
front of
anything,
them.
you know?
They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea.
There's
where to
things
go
I want to
next.
do, but
At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit.
I won't feel like I've
That's more
done
than I had
nothing with my
before,
life.
I
That's for
guess.
sure.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it.
That rap was
I
so
understand
good.
now how that
I
hurt
might make
her.
another one before bed.
She
Oh my
wanted
God.
more. And I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back.
Can I skip
not
this
so.
dialogue? It's so
Not to be
boring.
with Patsy. I don't think
I
we're a
don't
good
care
match.
about you.
But to be a Horn Rider again.
Get that piss out of your
enjoy it.
hair.
They're good people.
Holy
Maybe I
shit.
can even stop them from
Go to the
assaulting
next
innocent
scene.
travelers.
Tar, dude.
Do you really believe all that stuff
Did
about
you watch
the asphalt
Tar?
god?
Pax.
Do you like
What?
Lydia
Seriously?
Tar?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bitu Man did appear to me. He did save my life.
Will I go and
Like
Drew
I
stream when
said,
it gets going? That's
I
up to
tell
Drew.
no lies.
I'm
Don't you think it's more likely
Totally
the
willing
heat
to,
and
but
hunger cause you to
wanna
hallucinate and
impose
it's just dumb
myself.
luck the writers found you?
Jesus, Pax.
If he came to me in a vision and that vision saved my life, what's the difference?
Who
Whether I
smeared piss
believe
on
it
your
was luck
eyebrows?
Or faith that saved me?
Get out of
I'm
here.
going to stretch my legs.
I'm not
but
gonna gift you
thanks for the
anything.
chat,
Go fuck
Eli.
yourself.
It was illuminating.
Not sure it changes anything, but sure. Okay. Illuminating.
And I do hope you
Get me outta
choose
here.
to stick around.
Get me out of here. I
Thank
want to
you.
go to the next scene.
Well,
Fuck
technically
you.
it's never been disproved.
Goodbye. I'm going to
So-
sleep.
Since my parents
Let
once
me
were
get out of.
robots,
Oh wait,
I
there's
went
check
through a
boxes.
phase where I thought all robots
I have to do
were
one more.
original.
Who's this one?
Yo,
Is it you?
What do you think of the new kid?
he's fun. Good storyteller. He'll keep everyone entertained. Also, his Vox.
Haven't heard anything like it. I hope he decides to stick around.
Sure.
I'm leaving.
Keep drawing.
Goodbye.
Maybe someday you'll be
Quit
a pro.
crying out your
Funny.
skull. Idiot. Which? So these symbols on the top left, none of them have purple dreads, right? Like, or
Check out the
braids, or
stars. So many.
is it you?
Sorry, I was in my own head. The new sexy is remarkably cheerful for someone who spent their formative years in justice chains. I thought my origin story was bad, caught up in the broadcast while vacationing with my parents, but his is worse.
You can't call it broadcast
believe
anymore.
justice
You
is
have to
breeding
call it
their own
womancast.
morality?
Jesus Christ. Get with the times. I'm going to bail
They
out.
are
All right, get out of here. All right, check mark. Can I go to bed? Bye. Bye.
So, Eli's staying.
For the time being.
It's not like I'm going to get a different
No idea
ending or
where
anything.
maybe. I figured I'd go with you.
What is with the
See where the road
bulge?
takes me.
What is with the bulge?
Hey, caretaker.
It's highlighted.
The caretaker.
There's teeth on it.
Or
What are you trying to do?
Technically, it's the caretaker.
This game is trying to be as horny as Baldur's Gate 3, but being wholly
caretaker,
unattractive.
comma,
They don't know how to make attractive
Please,
characters.
call me
He
the
looks gross. He looks
Mr.
gross as fuck.
Caretaker is my father.
There is zero fan
guys
fiction about this
Really
character.
like your own jokes.
Yeah, and it never ends, and Theo understands about a third of them, maybe?
It's the puns. I understand the puns.
What is with the neon yellow?
You've got to read on us real quick, Z.
To be fair, we're pretty easy to read.
Is it for people with
Anyway,
piss fetishes
the
only?
Caretaker, I've got questions. Do you know Henry and Betty? Mary and Mikey? What's the lore? What's your deal, huh?
I'm sorry, but Justice didn't give us bespoke backstories like the
One
ones
attractive
Henry
character, and
Betty
it was the
have.
goop boy. Yeah, it was the persona of the
Justice
guy. Yeah,
decided to reprogram standard labor robots for the caretaker program.
it was the
And they
large
have
monster.
custom-made combots with next level weapons tech. So I don't get why would you use a basic model?
Sick? Rude?
She makes a good
Uh-oh.
point. None of us were custom built to be caretaker units.
They probably didn't want evidence of customized childcare robots for a secret government program.
Plausible deniability. Use standard technology, do custom reprogramming, wipe them afterwards.
They really did want to keep things on the down low.
Hey, why don't we talk about something else? Do you guys do sing-alongs?
Please.
Shut up!
Don't give them any ideas.
The one thing I like about this is that it forces you into a certain perspective while you're moving the camera around. Like one that's aesthetically pleasing. I think that's cool. Like, you still have control, but, like, you let go of the controller and it kind of, like, eases you into a perspective that's aesthetically pleasing. I like that a lot. I don't know if I've seen a game do that, actually. I don't know if this would... I'd say that this invented that, but this is the first time I've noticed something like that. Hit the shake. I'm going to complain about the dishes first, actually. Good night. Am I planning on playing Death Stranding 2? I feel regrettably obligated to play that game, yes. Although I never played the director's cut of Death Stranding 1, and I'm comfortable with that. Oh my god, we finished this fucking... the issue? Oh my god. We completed issue 3. Holy shit. It took forever. Was that Rocket Raccoon? You kind of like Death Stranding? Yeah, you're autistic. Are you surprised I knew that about you?
What? What are you doing?
Oh, waking you up? Wake up.
Did you do something to my face? Feels weird.
No. Come on. Oh, yeah. I was...
It's a game for people who like organizing things.
Finally! Oh. Interesting.
Huh.
What?
But nothing. Just, nothing. Come on, let's go inside!
Why all the excitement? It's just a diner.
Hey!
Can you stop
Not
your
just a
fake
diner,
fucking accent,
it's the
please?
diner. It's a Betty's.
Kojima stands. That's a funny thing to imagine, but yeah, those exist.
And it's lunchtime. Everyone should eat.
What's the big deal?
Betty's diner?
You said kinda? Well, you might be kinda autistic.
There could be an actual Betty in there. I give up. You guys have no appreciation for pop culture. Isn't this a
What about poop
beautiful
culture?
sight?
It's wonderfully kitsch.
Kojima's hilarious, and I
Making fun of me or not?
am excited
Never.
for
They have a payphone.
OD.
Is
For no reason.
Good morning.
but I
Welcome
love
to
his
Betty's
marketing.
Diner.
I love you, Betty.
Thanks, hun. I'm Betty. Please feel free to pick any table. I'll step by with menus soon as you're seated.
Thanks, Betty.
You're welcome, sweets.
This table's perfect.
I've always felt like when it comes to the difference between American and Japanese game developers, like when I see something with a Japanese game developer's name on it,
I need to make
I usually see like a part of their voice and a part of
what
their
do people
soul.
order in diners?
Even the most famous American game developers, it doesn't really feel like it's a part of them. You know, it feels like it's a
This
part of their
country is
company.
insane. I usually have
Like
a
it feels like
salad for
more of
lunch.
like a
You know what?
calculated
We'll just get you a salad.
business
Much appreciated.
committee.
Except this
decision.
salad will be loaded with bacon
Whereas, like, you
bits
know, a
and
Kojima
croutons
game
and
is going to be a
ranch
Kojima
dressing.
game. You know, a Suda
But nothing-
51 game is going to be a Suda
nothing.
51 game. You know, a Swery game
What?
is going to be a
I don't
Swery
like
game. It's
bacon,
like
so I should at
very
least get to order
defined by that
vicariously through
person,
others.
I didn't say
which I think is pretty
okay.
cool.
Where's no?
They're outside, enjoying the pack of cigarettes they got from the riders.
They're gonna kill themselves with those Republic cigs. They're
Or it's like
toxic.
Randy
We'll get out of the
Pitchford
country soon, and they'll
could be
never
fucking
able to smoke
anything,
real tobacco
you know?
again. Let them have this.
They don't smoke outside the Republic?
It's illegal. At least in Pacifica. And
In
Europe.
most
David
of the
Cage, you know
civilized
you're getting
world,
David Cage,
There
yeah,
are
but
flavored steam pens, but nothing with tobacco.
Huh. I don't really know anything about the world outside. It wasn't part of the curriculum.
Huh. What did you study?
The history of the Republic and justice, mostly law, ethics.
this
I know tons
guy's
of
like
trivia
horn
about
dreads
President
are
and
reminding me
JFK
way
and
too
Mrs.
much of
Kennedy.
the Baldur's
You should
Gate
have a
3
chat with
character,
Nolan.
and I believe
They
his name
are
is Will,
Obsessed with Lady Justice.
and it's pissing me off.
That's all?
Lots of physical education.
'Cause it's just a
martial
worse
arts,
Will, and Will
combat
isn't even that
strategies,
great.
Team sports, that sort of thing.
Okay, folks, drinks?
I'll have a big glass of Betty's Cola from the fountain.
Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Oh, you two are a perfect match.
I'll play more
Blessings,
Baldur's Gate
love
with
in
Paige,
the
don't
air.
worry.
Who knows?
No.
I'll get to it.
Miss?
Beer.
I'll have a beer.
One brewski.
Wait, not. No, just water, please.
I thought you liked beer.
The gentleman who left the table will.
That wasn't even a real choice? I couldn't even just order a beer?
And whipped cream.
Lemonade doesn't.
I couldn't even
usually
just
come
order a
with
beer as a choice?
It does today.
Really?
Alrighty, I'll get
You
your drinks
denied
and
me
company
that?
for your lunch orders.
Like I said. Oh, and I was part of the
What
theater.
the fuck?
I need the toilet.
Tummy trouble.
Just relishing
You
the
are the
thought of
toilet.
using a real toilet again.
Yeah, I hear you, girl.
As I was saying. Oh, and I was
Toilet
part of the
time! These words.
That?
Oh.
Un momento.
Sorry.
Pax,
No, I'm eavesdropping. Even though you just saw me.
sorry? Mexico. Mexico. Correct. Collect call. I already spoke to the other.
Yeah, David Cage is French. But he's also not Japanese,
Theo.
is the point.
Thank you. Hola, Beatriz. Soy Teo. No puedo hablar mucho. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo están los niños? No puedo decirlo, pero estoy a salvo y estoy en camino.
Video quality sucks in the year 2030 under fucking
Solo
JFK.
3 semanas. Prometo. Por favor, manténgase a salvo hasta entonces.
You know you're getting an unfinished game with Todd Howard. Yeah, but still, the quality ranges significantly between his games, right?
Tengo que irme. Por favor, saluda a los niños.
Like,
Te
Fallout
amo.
76 is very different than
Nos vemos
Fallout
pronto.
4. Or Fallout 3. Is that the right guy I'm thinking of? Todd Howard is Fallout, right?
We put on a play every year. The birth of justice.
Ooh, here's a good American dev.
Good money to see that.
Why can't I remember his name? He's such a funny meme. Braid the Jonathan Blow, thank you. Braid and the Witness, yeah. But he's an indie dev. And so I think that my statement is more true for like AAA gaming. I mean, there are indie devs that I love that have a lot of personality that are Americans.
I'll have the Betty's breakfast plate. Scrambled, home fries, white bread, lightly toasted. Oh, and
Super
a
Meat Boy guy. What's his name?
Certainly know what you
Yeah,
want.
Toby Fox.
Next, me? The classic cheeseburger with extra cheese.
The VVVVVV. Yeah, Edward McMullen. Is it Edmund? I thought it was Edmund.
How about you,
Is it actually Edward? I think it's Edmund.
Well, you're a very polite little fella. We do have
What's the guy that made VVVVVV?
tall blueberry banana chocolate or
Bennett Foddy Counts. Yeah, another indie dev. The guy that made VVVVVV is also the guy that made.
You're adorable.
Did he make Super Hexagon?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
And how about you, sugar pie?
Is that the same guy?
Sandwich? Club?
Yeah, the indie dev scene is like entirely different. Yeah, it is Edmund McMillan.
mayonnaise or condiments of any kind, please. No lettuce or tomatoes.
What's the guy's name that made
Meat and
Super
cheese.
Hexagon?
No cheese, no. Bread and meat is fine. Sure thing. Do you want a refill on that?
Why don't I get subtitles for this scene just because they're whispering in another room? Do you hate deaf people? Do you hate deaf people this game? Jesus. Give me subtitles. What is wrong with you? I should be able to have a conversation and read at the same time.
When she comes back. Alrighty. I'll put your order in. Just holler if you need anything, okay?
Terry Kavanaugh. Thank you. Should I press a button? Like, am I pooping forever? Oh, let's roll. Ah!
We
Retrieve.
do not want to lose this, kid.
Stop calling yourself kid. You have a mustache now. You've hit puberty. Why did I get a collectible card by picking up something that's not a card? Okay. Yeah. So my comment about American/Japanese devs is more to do with the AAA scene. I appreciate that Japanese AAA gaming allows a lot more personality in terms of who the director is. You didn't even touch your face and the mustache disappeared. You didn't even touch your face. You didn't... That was the shit. You might as well have cut away if you're going to do that. Jesus Christ. It's hard. Animation's hard. Oh my God.
We don't usually see this many people in here at lunchtime.
Or anytime. Not a lot of traffic out here.
You folks should try the cupcakes. Best in the state.
Check it out.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Do you have...
Where are you from?
But deflect.
What can I help you with, officer?
Ma'am, this isn't an interrogation. Just trying to be your friendly neighborhood justices.
Just a friendly chat. Why so suspicious?
Makes me feel like you've got something to hide.
Why you sus?
Nah, just kidding.
He's a big hitter. You just never know what he's gonna do.
Could I see some ID, please? Ma'am?
I had a fake ID the whole time. Why didn't I use that at the gas station? Did I?
Is that Mexican?
We don't see a lot of Pacificans in the provinces.
You're Mexican.
What are you people doing in the Republic?
Oh my God. Charlie Kirk does have one of the fucking creepiest smiles on the planet.
He asked
It's
you
funny
what
that he
you're
was
doing
confused
out
when
here.
somebody said that.
I'm a
It's
federal
creepy to
agent.
smile. No, it's creepy when you smile.
I'm working undercover, investigating this group of Pacificans. They may be up to no good. I should sit down before they get suspicious.
Oh shit. Of course. Which branch?
We do have to report that we made...
Special Branch. I'm with Special Branch.
With who?
Never heard of him.
If I waited, I would have gotten something funny. What do you mean
What are you
waited?
trying to-
Should I quit? When's my save point? Ugh. All right, tell me what to do to get the funniest thing.
Not a lot of traffic out here.
You folks should try the cupcakes. Best in this
Check it out.
afternoon, ma'am.
Do you have a moment?
Just tell me what to do.
Ma'am.
How about instead of sending
Not a
me a clip of
difficult
it, you
question.
watch the clip, and then you tell me what happens
Just
in the clip.
relax, ma'am. This is not an
You saw a short
interrogation.
clip of it? Well, tell me what they
We're
do in
just
the short
wondering
clip of
where
it,
you're
and I'll
from.
do it. Then I can experience it in real time. Otherwise,
She's with
don't
us.
tell me this in the fucking Twitch chat.
Is she mute or something? Mentally retarded?
I don't think you're supposed to use that word anymore.
Mentally,
Jeez, I
it started.
forget everyone's a snowflake these days. I know. New justice and all that jazz.
Ma'am, can we see some ID?
All right, I said nothing, which might be what I'm supposed to do.
What kind of name is Pax? Is that Mexican?
We don't see a lot of Pacificans in the provinces. What are you people doing in the Republic?
All right, I'm gonna not say anything.
Ma'am?
He asked you what you're doing out here?
Saying nothing is a valid
I'm starting
choice,
to lose my patience with you.
which people watching me play Telltale games don't understand. What should I do? What should I do? The trigger option comes later. Does it come later regardless of what I do? Or is there a specific thing I should be doing to get the trigger option? Don't choose hoax. That's it. Okay.
We're a band. Touring the provinces.
So what are you? The groupie?
The groupie? No.
Yes.
Lead
No.
singer.
Where'd you play last? Anywhere we might know? I don't think there are any big venues in the provinces.
Pete's Pool Hall?
Right, that was it. The Mexican fellow already told us. Don't know it.
We don't know it.
I don't drink. And I almost never leave the house.
I drink like a fish. Every night. I might actually have a problem.
Is that why your shoulders are so wide?
We're actually out here because there's been reports of deviant activity.
Deviants associating with anarchists and biker gangs.
Those animals burned down a service station near Elko.
We got a call from a Henry about someone stealing liquor. Probably the same thugs.
So we're patrolling and checking with travelers if they've seen anything suspicious on the road.
Like deviant mind tricks.
Or maybe
What if
just
I say
something that
nothing?
Didn't look right. People who didn't look right.
Perhaps at one of your gigs. Maybe you've seen something that caught your attention?
That other fella you're
I haven't
with,
seen anything suspicious, but
kid,
I've seen something
dresses like a writer.
auspicious.
Does he know anything?
He your brother? Or
Trigger!
cousin?
You are racists.
Yes!
So eager to make assumptions about people based on how they look. You could get written up.
Thank
for
you
that.
for
Hey,
making
I'm
me
not
do that.
racist. Is this just how the whole fucking country is now? I'm a pig for just describing people accurately? Tell me to calm down.
You
This is
are
how you
racist.
interpret everything. Aren't you
That's how
being
Jigsaw said it
sexist
in
for
Saw
telling
7.
me to calm down?
What? Let's just get out of here before this goes any further, okay?
You're sexist.
I don't want to get written up. So, ma'am, have an excellent...
Have a shit day and eat shit, okay?
I did it! Yay!
Shouldn't we
That was great.
get out of here? Right now?
The last thing we need is to arouse suspicion.
You
Put an act-
are racist.
How did we fumble this so badly?
They caught us by surprise, Theo.
Which
That was good,
should
thank you.
Never happen. What
Thank
happened
you
to
for
the cover
encouraging me
story?
to do that.
What cover story?
You mean all that stuff about the band and being on tour? That's supposed to be
That was
you?
the ideal
We
scenario.
played music for your biker friends, Eli.
Yeah, but I thought that was like just for fun, not professionally because and don't take this the wrong way, you got work to do.
How
And
could
also,
we
you're all
possibly Take
racist.
that the wrong way. It's pretty unambiguous.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm also not totally clear on what we're supposed to be doing.
Let's talk about it after lunch.
Pax is right. Let's wait until we're back on the bus.
We've got hot plates coming in for landing. Sorry for the delay, folks. The
Is this
cook
game
bus
as bad as
needs
the anti-woke
servicing and
players
is
make it out to be?
operating
Well,
at
I don't.
only 73%.
I'm gonna assume that they all think it's the worst game in the past 10 years. It's not that bad. It's funny. It's funny in the same ways that they would probably criticize it for. But it's not like as bad as Life is Strange, like any of them, really.
Percent of full capacity. Anyway, please.
There's more
enjoy.
effort put into
Thanks,
this.
Betty.
It's more
There's
playable.
bacon in my salad.
You're welcome.
The whole point of a salad is no bacon.
What if it's a bacon salad?
A bacon salad.
Is there even any salad in this salad?
What are you talking about?
Minor. I sure hope not.
Should you even be ordering
Did you not read the ingredients before you fucking ordered it, you fucking idiot? Sorry.
Are you saying because I'm Muslim, I can't have
Sorry, no Muslim says Muslim. They say Muslim.
That's not what I...
Just messing with you, Theo.
All right.
Bacon by proxy is fine.
Muslim. What, are you going to disagree with me?
We were completely
You must not be
unprepared back
Muslim.
there. If they grilled us on our cover story, that was a close call. We got lucky when we sent those officers packing. We can't keep relying on luck to get us through this, Pax. We need everyone up to speed on our cover story.
Excuse me, you're all
including you.
racist in
know
my
she's
chat,
right.
and I am not.
If we get questioned again, our answers need to match.
I might have fostered a community of racists, but I am not.
Job communicating with them. I'm neither their boss nor their friend at this point.
No, legit, I know Muslim people that say Muslim. That's why I say that.
Can't you take care of this one?
I mean, I can.
And you're all
I was hoping for
racist.
some help, but... Fine. I'll talk to the crew. I guess you don't want to get your hands dirty. Everyone, listen up. That was a disaster back there. Yes, I know we pulled through, but that was just pure luck. You should all know our cover story, and if you're ever questioned by a justice officer again, our stories need
Yo,
to
all
match.
my moose furry friends say
sir?
Muslim.
No one told me about a cover story.
Look, we're traveling on a cultural exchange visa to help us cross justice checkpoints. If we give the cops any reason to suspect it's a cover, we will never make it to Nova Scotia.
They thick.
Is everyone clear about that? If you have any questions, you can come to me. Not Pax. Me. That's all.
There aren't a lot. Why did you teleport? Why did you teleport? Where did you go? What the fuck?
Half this rattled, so I don't.
I'm gonna write some music. Shut up.
I mean, the writers are fun antagonists. They have big
There aren't a
hearts
lot of
and
moose
colorful
furries.
costumes. With justice,
I'd like to see more.
you actually have to worry.
I think if you're a moose furry, you have to be like
I still
7
think they're
feet tall.
exaggerating this.
That's the
We've
rule.
fought justice before. It was fine. Whatever.
Yeah, okay, but I'm the new guy, and I'm not family like you.
You think that helps me? Dude, it doesn't, okay? You just have to switch on your charm and you're in.
True, I am incredibly charming.
We chase the ghosts in the mean machine.
I want some mussy. I mean, not particularly, but I'd do it. It's not on the bottom of my list of fuckable personas.
This town's in a ghost town state.
Look, the only animals on my like borderline unfuckable list are like monkeys and bears. Everything else is on the list. Not on the same spot on the list, but on the list. Bears, yeah, they're too humanoid already, you know? I don't know why. You'd think I'd like bears. Nah, monkeys don't do it for me. Yeah. That's why the Planet of the Apes movies are bad. Koalas Probably not. They're basically bears. Fucking, it feels like we haven't made any progress at all. Jesus Christ. Is Donkey Kong my least favorite fuckable character? I would say he's not a fuckable character. Do I dig on Pokemon personas? Very few. Very few. But he has a huge ass? Yeah, well, I'm a bottom, so what does that matter? Who gives a shit?
It's locked. Strange.
The Gauhin, the panda from Beastars? Sure. Yeah, he's like, he's cool.
I hope nothing's
Sure,
happened to her.
why not?
When did a locked door ever stop us?
He's like kind of muscular though, right? There's a sliding threshold.
Again, what we're doing here?
We have to drop
Sorry,
off
did your
supplies for the
okay?
library, and we need documents to cross the Rockies into the heartland.
What about Eli and me? Does Eli have passports?
There's things that can make things more fuckable or less fuckable for me. And those include factors like, I don't know, muscles or personality or voice
What was that?
or character, right?
We've got ourselves a dead
Those can
robot.
override other
We
pre-existing
prefer
conceptions.
decommissioned.
Are you going to contribute?
What do you want me to do?
What about Kung Fu Panda?
When you do,
Well, I wouldn't say
I'll be
no.
right here.
What if your librarian has left the building?
It's not a for sure no, but it's not like ideal for me. It's like, sure, I'd do it, but it's not.
In a few days.
It doesn't look like justice is
It's not what I'm looking for.
I don't know why Lottie would just leave.
She might have forgotten.
Is he bothering you?
Cat is bonded to me. I was the first thing
Yeah,
he saw
Tai
when he
Lung
woke
is
up.
like
Is that a
insanely
thing with
fuckable for me.
Oh no, just this particular model. They quickly
Tai Lung's
realized their
hot.
terrible mistake.
So, she might have forgotten we're coming. Maybe she's on the toilet.
Check this outside.
Tai Lung's like actually hot.
Spent my last Republic dollar on
I like bad
decades
boys. I
old
like
soda.
big cats. I like muscles.
How about giving it a good
a
rattle
good
for a
trifecta.
thirsty friend?
That's theft, Pax. You're better than that. Moving on.
Theo, got any cash?
What? No, not on me. But can we just focus on the task at hand?
But I
Would I let
wanted-
Poe ravage my beehole? Not with that personality, no.
No. Got $1 to spare?
I haven't carried cash for decades.
I would be more concerned about like the emotional attachment and the like incompatibility in terms of like
None of you
emotional
wearing help
maturity.
So a woman does what a woman has to do.
right?
A bag of nuts?
He's
Great.
basically a child, so no. I would have to say in that sense, like no.
That's the case.
I don't.
She's been on the
I am.
toilet a long
I am very not attracted to characters with
As much as I
brains that
appreciate
might as
your
well be
theories, I
children.
find it very unlikely.
Have you ever been to a mall?
I have not.
He is
This
kind of
must be
renegade, yeah.
exciting for you.
Pose
So
Goose
far
Dad,
it's
sure,
been
why
an
not?
underwhelming experience, I'll tell you that.
He's kind of weird, but
As
I'd
much
do
as
it.
I appreciate your theories, I find it very unlikely that she'd just leave us standing out here.
How well do you know this person?
I don't. We've never met.
Remember the last time we broke into a mall?
am I down with birds?
You were
Sure.
drunk,
Yeah, why
I was
not?
bored, and in that moment, it sounded like a great idea.
Worth it for the frozen cinnamon buns.
You're
Am I
fucking
familiar with
right, it
Destiny's
was.
Dogwarts question? Yes, and I think that that's an unfair question to ask
I
me
don't.
because there is no way I can give a real answer to
I've only
that
exchanged
without
a few
getting
messages through
canceled.
Weave, But Luna said she's highly
You're sure this is the right place?
Very sure.
It's just that the other night.
I thought there was only one bar in Winnemucca named
Give it a good yank.
It's a question that you can ask non-furries and it's fine, but as
yank
soon as
did
you ask a
good.
furry, it's like a
It's
big deal.
locked.
Can't we just go around the front?
So I'm not
The
going to
front
answer
faces
that
the
question.
highway, and we passed several Legion patrols driving in. Aren't he supposed to meet us at this entrance? Like I said, I don't. We've never met.
Hey, no.
No.
Are you really not gonna help?
Look, we both know I'm completely useless at this sort of thing. So let me just sit here and read while the grown-ups figure it out.
So anyway, I don't. We've never met. I've only exchanged a few messages.
Which is funny because the
Any
same
ideas,
things that like
Just wait.
are
Maybe
controversial
Elsie got the
opinions
time
for
wrong.
me, Destiny
As I
said the
was
exact same fucking
I
thing.
don't. We've never met. I've only exchanged
Like
a few
almost
messages to the Queen,
verbatim,
but
and
Luna
it
said
has not
she's
been an
highly
issue for him,
trustworthy
and it's
and
clearly
dedicated.
just an issue with the fact that I'm a
we?
furry, which is so
Hello?
annoying.
The we?
Sai?
It's a big metal door, Pax. I don't think I can punch a hole in that.
Maybe it's flimsier than you think?
Fine, step aside. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, also
Okay,
TJ. Also a
no.
billion other
Something
people.
came loose.
Also
You
fucking
uncovered the
dozens of
keypad.
people that have like DM'd me privately saying that they agree with me on the exact same subject, but
we?
don't want
I'll
the
explain it
drama.
to you later. It's a computer.
We've got a keypad.
Very observant.
It's not
Less
it's not an
sarcasm, more
it's not a
assistance?
controversial position to have.
Good
It's just
job,
people
Pax.
care because I'm
Thank
a
you.
furry, really.
Anyway, I'll explain it to you later. It's a computer network.
You know, okay, so, you know,
What is it?
I've never used a
1488?
You haven't missed much, kid.
Dang it. Do I love black people? Yes.
Hey, Theo, could you
Easy.
have a look at this?
Sure. Excuse me.
Do I love white people? No. Easy.
It doesn't have power. I can't do anything with it.
I passed.
Yo, CT. Thoughts?
It's a door.
Do I
It
love yellow
is a
people? I do
door
not
and it's
recognize yellow people.
Can't you know, with your...
Sorry, that
Only if
I
there's a
shouldn't say that. That'll be a clip.
There's no URP,
Ah.
and I can't pick locks.
I love
Nothing
everyone.
prevents it.
I don't hate a single person on the planet.
Thoughts about this keypad?
It doesn't have power, so it can't unlock the door.
I don't love you. Not if you're white.
Thoughts about this keypad?
It doesn't have power, so it can't unlock the door.
Look, I love everyone but white people. And I think that that is the most socially acceptable position to have. You're Latino. Are you white? No. The answer is no, you're not white.
Any chance you could, you know,
Let me guess, risk my life by putting my head through this door.
head and hands, I guess? Maybe there's a man...
Would I
alone
support
inside.
taking away whites'
One of
right
these
to vote?
days, I'm just gonna say no. Go fast enough and you can move through anything.
I haven't thought about that.
Go clean, go quick,
You were scared to go through walls earlier. You're like, oh, what if I get stuck?
Go quick, go clean.
You can just hang out? You can just hang out in stasis? Why didn't you just
Very
do
dark
that
in
while
there, and
walking
I saw no
forward
need to
earlier?
unlock the door.
What was that
This
whole
information was
fucking
brought to you at
problem?
Enormous personal risk, okay?
You can just
Don't
do that for like
complain.
10
You've
seconds?
still got a head and hands.
No thanks to you.
Hey, Eli, can't you conjure your demon
Look, my
psychic to
persona's
take this door
brown,
down?
so
You do know that's an illusion created by my words.
not a
right, about the
contradiction.
actual asphalt god.
It looks so real. But yes, Eli, I do know this.
Hoax won't do us much good, but I'd be happy to try the old-fashioned way. Nope.
Ziggy, give me a hand.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I'm not the electrical engineer in the family.
The real question to ask someone is like, make a tier list. Instead of saying, do you love
Without power,
X
there's
race,
not
say,
much you can
make a
do. It's
tier list.
deadlocked.
That would be funny. But I'm not going to answer that question. Because there's no way you can say that correctly. There's no way that can go well for anybody. That's a funny thing to ask someone, though. What am I supposed
Thoughts
to do
about
here?
this keypad?
It doesn't have power, so it can't unlock the
All
door.
right. I'm going to have to find a power source.
Eli! It must look like we have no idea what we're doing.
I lived with writers.
Scoot did the
You
privilege
guys are
hierarchy, and that was a
consummate
funny clip.
Professionals in comparison. I know it'll work out in the end. I feel it in my bones.
I can feel it in my bones. You need sympathy. After all of this is done. Who'd you rather be? I hate this ladder. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones? Oh, seriously. I forget the rest of the lyrics. Bam, 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 bam. Like here comes the sun. Does anybody listen to Metric? They're a Canadian band, but like, I think they made it decently outside of Canada. Oh, here we go.
Maybe we can pick this apart and use bits of it. Anything useful we can salvage from this?
I can feel it in my bones.
Maybe. Yeah, actually, I think so.
Yeah, Metric's really good.
A dead robot is a scavenger's
What's
loot
the lead
box.
singer's name? Emily
I have a
Holmes
small
or something?
power source, so I can't vouch for how well it works. But
Damn, I should add some Metric to my playlist.
So I'm gonna hook it up to the keypad.
I'm gonna write myself
Actually,
a note.
Yeah,
to remember
I
to
wired
do
it up
that
to the
later.
battery I got from the Dobot.
Dobot?
Yeah, Dobot, dead robot. How old are you, Pax? Okay, we've got
Emily
power.
Haynes, yeah.
I cannot guarantee this won't.
What is wrong with your butt?
Game
What
where
is wrong with your
character
butt?
designs look like shit. The mechanics are boring and the writing is marvelous and soy, but the anti-woke will say the game is shit because black people.
How do we figure out the code?
Maybe something around here can help us.
Good observation, Tippearlhead.
Yo, Theo.
Yo.
Oh yeah, Metric was in Scott Pilgrim.
That's right. You're the hacker. Hack this lock.
One of these days, you and I are going to have a long chat about computers and software. I'm sorry.
Oh, you want me to move?
You're blocking my way. Can I get past?
No.
Please move.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
I'm sorry.
You're not. All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.